figured it out. I figured it out. I figured it out. Think I figured. I'm just gonna do this. And then there we go. Okay, yeah, I figured it out. It was I'm now listening to myself, so I know it's working. But I had put a soundboard thing on, and I had turned it off. Take two. Yes, take two. I like that. Take two. Let me take. I had turned off the soundboard and the switchboard thing that I have, and I guess my this was the computer was trying to find it, and so it was searching for it, and every time it would search for it, it would then cut it out. Well, thank you for letting me know. I thought it was just the music before, so I was confused, but yeah, it's back. We're back. And we're back. Yes, I sorted it. Okay, thanks for letting me know. All right, so Leah, okay, so yeah, it was the numbers for me are 44 or 14, and I do feel like there's they do like come to you with the just when you need confirmation for something you already intuitively have felt or were kind of looking for. Like sometimes we do think of things and then we think, well, maybe that wasn't something I needed to really, and then, or that you're on the right, like having signs, posts, like what do they call it, like posts showing you're along the way that you're on the right path, or that they're just around. All right, I feel like I need to go to so Leah, we'll go to you, give you your cards, and okay, so also it's just sometimes things that we're kind of like putting off and stuff. Just want you to know that they're around. Yeah, call on your angels to give you signs, your spirit guides, your angels. I feel like it's just to give you that extra push past fear too. Like there could be like a like just because sometimes it's not like I mean like fear, like you're really fearful, but there's just like because you don't want to like it's something different and you don't want to venture away from being from that, so that you might be like more on a like paralyzed in a different, not in fear, but just more of the unknown. So yeah, because you always see it at 13. Wow, okay. Change your story. I feel like it's also like when there is the fear of the like sometimes the things that we do feel like when even good things, even good change can be kind of stressful because it's a difference in your own body and stuff. So it's like sometimes when things happen and we like, for instance, you're used to going somewhere and having an interaction or having interaction with somebody, and when it doesn't happen, it can, like, you think, you know, every time I go here I have an issue with this person or somebody else, and it's like that's part of your internal like dialogue of your story, like, and when it doesn't happen, it can, like, when that's part of that story doesn't happen, it can be unsettling, but it also freeing, because you're realizing that some of that perceptions that we have about ourselves or the things that we can and can't do are just that. They're just a story that we've told ourselves, but really it's something you really can have the opportunity to change the story and everything. So, hey, Trinity. All right. I'll go to a few minute noise after Leah, and then I can go to you, Trinity. Sure. So I don't know if there's something that you've been wanting to do, Leah, but then kind of doubting in yourself about that. That's what I'm feeling. Like you're doubting yourself. And that's why you haven't really gone forward with it. It's like, trust that you can change your own view of, you know, it might just be the story in your head that you're thinking that, you know, that's causing more of the not going forward and the like procrastinating or paralysis in some way. But there is help from beyond. I feel like they do give you they are giving you signs that it'll be fine. It's just that but you know, you have to believe in yourself, I guess, is what, understand that it is possible. So yeah. Yeah, I feel like just reconsider your view of things. I mean, like, you see how she's in a darkness and then there's the light. It's like, reconsider what you concentrate on about it too. Every day they give you signs. Yeah, just reconsider what you're concentrating on sometimes when you're doubting yourself. Or it's also not putting as much judgment on it too. It's like, don't put, because you haven't done it, or it's like, just don't, we can then go into the judgment, but don't, it's like, just be. I feel like it's just like, you know, because there's that avenue you could go down too. And I feel like the signs too are just, you know, spirit guides. I feel like also loved ones. Do you feel like there's a loved one one from a loved one that shows up as well? I don't know why they're showing me a wrench. Showing me a wrench. I'm like, is that but it's a wrench. Kind where you have, you know, it's like this on one side and then the circle on the other end, and it's like I feel like is there like a thought that you're afraid like something's gonna, like, you know, when you can throw a monkey wrench into something, you throw something it's just like, you feel like once something happens, something might cause it to not work. But I feel like it's like knowing that you're welcome, Leah. Well, they say just pay attention. I feel like they're just like, yeah, we give you signs. If you're wondering a certain thing too, oh, your car is broken. Okay. Because I was thinking, like, wrenches do fix things, but it's like, oh, okay. So is that kind of cause for something you want to do. It's like a monkey wrench has been, it's like something you feel like even as you start going, like things like that happen, you know, like it's like something ends up kind of causing your plans to kind of get like a monkey wrench. Yeah. Spanner in the works. Yeah. Honey Cloud. Hi, Zumi. Umzi. I'm sorry. It's Umzi. Thing. Yeah. Well, thank you, Leah, for coming. I hope your car gets better. And then they said change your story again. So yeah. They're like, you gave her all the reading. I'm like, you gave her all of the reading. Well, welcome, Umsi. I'm going to. I have some other people that I'm reading right now, but if there's time, I can go to you later. I'm gonna go to for Muted Noise. He's in YouTube right now. Did you have a question for Muted Noise? And then we'll go to Trinity after that, and then Umzi, we can go to you. No, there's nothing you need to do to join the queue. There's no queue. You're welcome, Leah. Big love to you too. There's no queue. Readings are free. You're welcome to, you know, whatever, you know, Twitch. What does Twitch give? Bits and stuff. But that's not necessary to get a reading. Hi, Honey Cloud. Hello. All right. So if you Muted Noise, you have a million questions, huh? If you Muted Noise. Well, that's exciting about the protection thing. I think it's just once you realize that they have your back, and you know, that's the thing, right? Oh, thanks, Honey Cloud, for the bits. I appreciate it. Celebration 40. I don't know what that does. On-screen celebration. Wow. Thank you. Sure, can do, Umzi. I don't know. You want something fun, if you Muted Noise. Okay. Something fun. Okay, let's see what we'll just see what Spirit brings. We'll do something fun. Something fun. Well, yeah, puts you at ease. Yeah, it's good. I feel like well, it's also knowing that power that is there's no power that is happening on the outside. It's all you, and that you have the power on the inside. So it's also knowing that the only time that something on the outside can affect you is when you allow it. Well, thank you, Umzi. Thank you. I do. So it is the for Muted Noise, it is the commitment to yourself and the healing, right? That also does help realize that you have, because there's nothing you can control on the outside. You can only control what's on the inside. So it's a commitment to the healing and the meditation in itself that is going to bring more. It's also, I think there is a lot to do with what you want to accomplish. It's just with meditation and stuff. It's like also knowing that it takes commitment. It's a muscle. It's just working that muscle and and not having as much expectations to it. Hey, Aska, how you doing? Yeah, because there's gonna be a time where things will come in and then things won't, and so it's not thinking that you, because we always want as humans it to be, like if it didn't work the same, it's like it's not how it works. It sometimes, and there's no like, sometimes there's no explanation for it. So oh, well, watching, yeah, you're working on in your office. Oh, well, thank you for watching while you're working in office. Hope you're doing well. I haven't seen you in a while. For muted noises, embracing. So I was just embracing the feeling of things too, I think. Because I feel like there's a lot that you are feeling inside when this is, I feel like it is, like you're saying you want something happy. But I feel like with the meditation, it is bringing you a sense of peace, and it's not as much, we always think of happiness, like obtaining happiness, but I feel like it's like it just brings you peace, and I think that's helping a lot too. And with your own transformation of yourself, do you feel like you're like you are like becoming more of a, it's just something, it's more of an energetic feeling? I'm sorry you're burdened with, yeah, I got a lot of work to do, Eska. That sucks. I think it's interesting, exciting. I just feel like you're just very grateful for a lot of things, though. It's not just this, but you are, I mean, like through that energetic feeling, have you been noticing when you're out and about, you're just noticing other people noticing you more? There is that energy shift inside you that will happen, and you're gonna notice other people like just looking at you and smiling. That will happen. It's just because it's the energy that your aura that you're putting off, or as well. So it's like people can pick up on that. You're on a roll, yeah, yeah. It's knowing that, that feeling of that inside, yeah. I do feel like, that auric shift, that energy shift. There's just wisdom with that, yeah. Just feeling like you, not like you, I don't want to say like but it's like more of just understanding, like because you're not in it as much. You're a bigger understanding of things, of the world a little bit more. Not like it's not like you have answers, because it's more of just a feeling, right? I mean, like, you don't like too many people at once. Yeah, but that's why probably you notice when people are, yeah. And I feel like you are feeling that passion. I mean, it's like this kid looking at the fireworks. It's just like that passion and that excitement of things happening. So, but just don't, yeah, I mean, like, if you don't feel that every time, don't get discouraged. It's more of just, I mean, you're human, so it's not like everything's going to be, yeah. That's what I have. I don't really have anything else. They're really expressing more about what you are accomplishing with what you're going through with that. So, keep on pulling this card. Your mind, your body, your soul. So I do feel like it's just like you're balancing all three of those, and through the balancing of that, right? Okay, Umzi. It's Umzi. Okay, I have to say it so I can say it right. It's Umzi. Okay, we'll see. So it's the balancing of that that's really helped. Like, bring everything together, because when you're off balance, you know, that's not. So have you, I mean, they're making me feel like you're now gonna, yeah. Are you thinking like you're trying, like eventually, are you thinking you want to connect with loved ones that are in spirit too, not just spirit guides, but you're wanting to connect with that? Because I feel like, I don't know why they're saying like that's on the horizon. Like, is that something that like a meditation that you're planning on, or doing, or trying to go down that route? Because I felt like they're kind of indicating like that was a possibility. Hey, Omnipresent, how you doing? All of them are free, unless you want to donate, you know, bits or whatever, or go to my if you ever feel called to, you know, do an energy exchange that way, that's the only way. But otherwise, they're free. So, yeah, there's no cue. I'm just kind of going as spirit led, and then, yeah, I'll probably do like 3 or 4 more. So if you're around, I'm present. All right, Trini. Yeah, it's fine. You change your question. You know, you want to know if your angels are around you. Okay, sure. We can do that. Let me get a different deck. I keep on going to the same decks today. I don't know. Just the way it is. Your angels are around you. Is there a hallway though? I feel like there's a hallway, like kind of by like a landing. It makes it feel like it's a hallway. There's like a couple doors, maybe 2 or like 3 of them, or just openings that you feel like they're kind of close by. Trinity? That's been on your mind, Human Noise? Okay. Last one. Okay. You've had some dreams about lost loved ones before and help the ones I love with connection. Yeah. Yeah, I think that they just said that was on the horizon for you. So, I mean, that's a possibility. So it's like, it's just so you know. I mean, I don't doubt that. Don't doubt that. Oh, yeah. So Trini said yes in the hallway in your apartment. Okay. Yeah, it just feels like there would be like, I don't know why I see like 2 doors and maybe an opening, which would be the hall, maybe. But it's a safe space. Okay. Yeah, I feel like that's where they are. That's where you feel them more, I guess. And is that just I don't know, are they easing like tensions in the place? I don't know if there's tensions not between you and somebody else, but I feel like in the apartment complex themselves. You're welcome, Community Noise. I'm excited for you. Yeah. Well, it's a possibility for everyone to do, but I feel like it's because you are doing the work, you know, they were saying, you know. It's just something about the energy in the hallway that they're trying. I guess maybe in the past that's happened. I don't know if this is making sense, but it's like maybe that building in general sometimes can have, I mean, they just kind of are changing the energy of it. But it says here, you asked if they're with you, and they say you contain the entire universe encoded within you. So I believe they are a part of you. You know, no, there's no code, honey cloud. It's just spirit led, and so I was gonna. I'm going to Trinity. I'm doing Trinity. Doing Trinity reading, and then I think there was Umzi, if you would like one. Oh, the area feels really calm. Even your cat likes it. Oh, okay. So yeah, it makes sense why that. Yeah, it makes me feel like there's like something. I don't know if you felt like just like they're just calming the area. I don't know if it's something to do with you, or if it made me feel like just situations in general, like can just cause it to not be so charged, I guess. And it says a light grows brighter only by lighting another. So I think it's just the way that we also interact. Like when you are, one kind gesture does cause another, usually it's like it kind of fuels each other. Like if somebody waves to another person, lets somebody in, say in traffic, that other person, is more apt to do that as well. Or if somebody, likewise, if somebody cuts somebody off, that person's then gonna be angry, and probably it's chain reaction. So I feel like it's just knowing that our own actions do cause that energy shift in not just cause that energy shift. So, a kind of a portal. I think it just might be where, I don't know. I've never, I think there's sometimes, we do look at thresholds and things of like coming, the metaphorical, threshold on the precipice or beginning, or, I feel like it's, I don't know about that. I just feel like it's just a way of also, like, I don't know, maybe it's a way, it's something makes me feel like for you energy wise, it's just like, it's good for you to feel that, to know that that change is that change is possible. Because I feel like there's like sometimes feeling stuck, and knowing that like that the shifting is just, it can happen as easily as going through a door. Nope, never mind. Too interesting. If you muted noise, you're funny. So I feel like, maybe I'm not sure about the portals thing, but I do feel like there's just something about that. Yeah, but I do feel like, the energy's heavy there. Yeah, they are around to help. Yeah. But the light grows brighter and brighter. Yeah. I've never really delved down into the portal thing, but I guess just looking at it as like an energy aspect, like sometimes you can go into a room and feel transformed in a way because of the energy that is being put off. So, you do feel like that energy will cause you to feel like you are stuck somewhere as well, like you're stuck in the past because of feelings of that you had in the past keep on coming up. So you do have that energetic feeling of that. So Yeah. And it says, find your star family, this cosmic game of hide and seek. I feel like it is just trying to find your people, Trinity, and that you feel connected with, and that way you don't feel, I feel like that's a lot of heaviness might be put around that as well. You know, like not having people that, not like they have to think the same thing or anything like that, or be into spirituality, but be healed is what I mean. It's like be on the same growth pattern that you're on, you know, is what I'm thinking. Not like they have to believe in spirit guides and angels. I mean, that would be a bonus, I think, but I think there's people that are, you know, have the same values and same energy. But I do feel like you're starting, I mean, I feel like there is starting to feel more connected to, at least, I don't know, there's one person in particular, is there like one that I feel that is more grounded and not like in the, I feel like that negative heaviness, that I'm not saying somebody has to deny that things are happening, but it's the way they bring it into the conversation. It's not as much as woe is me, or I mean, this is happening, and you know, stuff like that. You know, sometimes it's the way they bring it up that makes it heavy. Everything is, I mean, things are going to happen, but it's the heaviness, that the way they bring it up, that causes it to be more of like you're having to hold it and them not wanting to feel it, where there's ways and that people bring it up which you understand that they're just needing to talk about it but not wanting you to fix them, you know. And it's like, you know, when I think you are feeling now when people want you to fix them, or they want you to hold something, and you're like, I can't do that, because you need your own energy for yourself to do that. So I feel like it's like you're starting to understand when people are wanting or needing that from you more so than just connection, you know. So I think you are on your lookout of the soul tribe thing. And fulfill your destiny as a cosmic change maker. I'll leave that with you, Journey. I do leave there around with you, and you know, cats sense that stuff. Definitely sense the energy. Yeah, more grounded. Yeah. Yeah, I felt like it was like one person. Yeah, that's good. I feel like that also, you know, because it can, it's what we want, is the love and connection. You're convinced you've met someone from your soul group from your noise? Oh, 22 years old. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. Yeah. You're welcome, Trini. Thank you for coming. All right. Honey Cloud, would you like a reading? If you're still here, I think you are. Or omnipresent, I don't know. Or I'm not sure if Umzi's back or not. Are you here? Or omnipresent? Omnipresent, Honey Cloud, or Umzi? Or I can just give you a card. I don't know if you're here or not, but not sure. I thank you guys for I don't know if Trinity or Community Noise are here yet, but thank you for letting me know, or anybody in Facebook land. But thanks for dealing with the sound issues earlier. That kind of was a mess, but I fixed it. So it all went well. All right. Well, I'll just throw out a card for the collective, because I don't know I'm not seeing anything. Nobody's saying anything. So I'll do one for Honey Cloud here. Oh, yeah. I feel like it was like, like those, they do say like people that have been on that do come in and out of our life like that. Few minute noise. Okay, Umzi, I'll give you a reading. The people that come out of your life like that, few minute noise is like, where they like leave pretty early. It's like they only had to be here for a short period of time. It's like an old soul thing, and then they completed what they needed to do, unfortunately, but I obviously had such an impact on you that and you felt that too. So I do know that, is there a time where you've kind of had a feeling that he would show up in some other way, not in a younger, because our souls are, I don't know, I mean, I feel like our souls, we're not just in one body, we're in others too, but all right, Umzi, let's see what I can. Umzi. I keep on thinking Umizoomi, which is that show that my kids used to watch that back in the day. Umizoomi. It's like a Cartoon Network show, I think. Or even the Cartoon Network. All right, here we go. You said general. So you've been wanting to do something and you've been doubting it. I feel like it's like, I feel like you've tried it already. I don't know if this is, but it's like you got to build a strong foundation first. It makes me feel like it is something with, Umizoomi. Umizoomi. Yeah, there's, like, feels like, have you tried also like to go like deeper into meditation or as well? And then it's like you just building a foundation, but I also feel like there's something like you're trying to make like outwardly, like for work or something, like work, trying to build like a practice. It's like you got to build a foundation first. I feel like you're trying to like build the dome without having, the thing, any base for it. So it's like it's like things are just floating and happening, but there has to be a structure to it first. Even though I don't think you like structure, you're more like, well, go with the flow, but with this, it has to be. Oh, man, hopefully. Okay. Oh. Well, that's interesting. Human noise. Maybe it's because more of the reason why you're dreaming about him is, you are, doing the work, and maybe he was just, part of that, awareness. You've been a meditator for 5 years now. I'm currently struggling to sit with it. Okay. Stuck in escapism, trying to find the courage and strength to reconnect with. Oh, okay. So yeah, you gotta have more of a base, a foundation of the base. Okay. Yeah. When we do the, whatever you're doing is causing the conduit to get clogged and you're just kind of, yeah, you need to like maybe go through start with doing the grounding and the clearing of chakras, where you're kind of allowing things to kind of flow through you and then pulling out things that aren't meant for your higher good, and do that. And then have it go. I don't know. You don't have to have Mother Gaia or whatever bring you back more energy, but that's what I do. I have, she takes it, transmutes it, and puts it. You put it back through your chakras, in the cycle over and over. Do you know that? Yeah, and do that as business. Okay, yeah. Okay, I do think that there is do know that you are improving. It's just I think sometimes we doubt it says reality mirrors you. So I feel like it's a lot of the manifesting that we do, or we think we're doing, we have to believe it in ourselves for it to work. We have to believe in it to work. When I say believe in it, meaning that it's possible for us, that we are that we are worthy of it, and that it's our doubt in yourself that you are capable or worthy of it. So in a way, you are doing your own feeling of, it's like that self-love is the foundation in itself, right? So there's something in you that needs to realize that you have, that you're worthy of accomplishing and there's also a feeling of not wanting, sometimes even when we can't perfect it or feel like that we might, you don't want to fail. So what we do is then cause ourselves to not even get to that point to fail, because once there's something about that where, once you have that, it's like thinking that not wanting it to go away. So not even wanting to even get to that point so that doesn't happen. Does that make sense? So it's like, there's always a fear of something like another shoe dropping or something happening. So if I don't never make it and feel to something that I really want, and so you're preventing it from even happening, so that doesn't happen. Yeah. You keep coming back here and I'm struggling to, tell myself I can. Yeah. If I don't try, I can't fail mindset. Yeah. And that because the failing in itself would be more detrimental to you. And that deep down, if you failed, it would hurt you. But it's knowing that, but it's knowing that you tried should be enough. It's not making it or doing, it's knowing that you did it, and going past the fear of it. I just feel like a cloud of it's like not, you are in a circular motion of that, and it's not like, it's like you see, it's like going on a Ferris wheel and you're seeing the outside and knowing that it's, but you're not able to get off, Yeah. Yeah, we all entitled to action. Yeah, but and I think too is we always think we're looking for the actual end result and thinking that's what I need to obtain. But really, sometimes the end result won't be obtained the first time. It can happen. Sometimes you have, well, that's why we go through lessons, you're trying to learn. So like there's might be mistakes, but then you learn from those and you pick yourself up and go and keep on going. There's not going to be, it's not always like, I mean, sometimes in life it can be where it's just, you can only try once. That's not how it works in what you're trying to do. You can keep on pulling yourself up and doing it again. Feeling unable to get off and stop. Yeah, but I feel like you are seeing you're going past. But it's like you just can't get off. But I feel like it's knowing that I just feel like there's like, it's knowing that you can. It's like you're not, there's those moments of clarity that you do get off, but then you go right back on. You feel like you're not getting off that wheel, but you are. That's why you have the awareness, right? If you didn't have the awareness of that you are on this wheel, we'd be having a different discussion, right? So you have the awareness. It's now that you have the awareness, there's no excuse for getting off of it. Because you do know when you have that clarity of, should I continue? It's like you're on the precipice of, like, sitting on your phone going, oh, I'm going to do this. And then you go, I've been doing that for a while. Or knowing when changing the routine so you get off the wheel. Yeah, first important step. That is true. It doesn't mean, but then that means that you have the awareness. That's where the struggle happens. That's where the struggle and the suffering happens, is because of the awareness that you aren't changing. But do know that the reason why you're not changing is because of fear of the unknown, the fear of what might happen. So, okay. So I do feel that. Z. Hi, Melissa. Yeah, I've been on for a while. I'll be on TikTok later. I don't know if you go to TikTok or not, but I'll be on a TikTok at 6 if I've been on for almost a couple hours. So I take a break and then I do TikTok at 6. So it's so this is this is an invitation. Initiation. I feel like it's an invitation too. Initiation into going Z to, it's part of the healing too. So, and it's also then it's the cycle that you're on is also knowing, then you get into this judgment of yourself. This was a tool that you started using to deal with stuff. Know that this tool is now outlived its usefulness, and that it's time for you to make different choices. And through those, and it might not be instantly, but at the same time, it's removing yourself from the normal routine that will cause the change. And after a while, that's what, you fake it till you make it. You keep on removing, moving to a different thing instead of going to the same routine. It's going to feel uncomfortable because through that, even though that thing that you're doing it feels safe now, but because it's something familiar, once you start moving past it, yeah. Oh. For muted noise, you're funny. Who's over sleeping for work tomorrow? So yeah, been working on this pattern, the fear of the unknown and my potential failure for like 2 years now. It's just so frustrating. I'm getting stuck on it. Yeah, honestly, it's trying. Yeah, but I think also that feeling of doing that for 2 years, you're concentrating on that. Now that's also keeping you on the wheel, because then it makes you like a a part of that story of I'm not going to move forward. It's like now just you realize it, you have the awareness, stop holding the awareness and looking at it too closely, because that in itself can cause suffering. The watcher starts watching too much. So you got to stop watching the watcher and become the mover away from watching, right? You got to look at it that you're watching too much, and then which will make you start getting in that headspace of that lower part of that. You're going to still stay stuck in that lower because you're going to start judging yourself and putting it on that. So it's rising above that in a way. Yeah, you're embodying it. Yeah. So it's sometimes writing it down helps. Like, hey, if this happens, I'm going to do this instead. And like, make it a mental, like, go over in your head how it's going to change. Do something. How am I going to change this, the way that I've been feeling, or do what I've been doing, and go through scenarios of like, okay, how did that happen today? Okay. You look at it the way it is. Don't go into the energy of that, but okay, that's how it happened. How could I have changed that? And kind of like envision it, how you would envision yourself actually reacting or doing, or what you would be doing instead of what you've been on the wheel doing, if that makes sense. And through that visualization, feel how the result of how you would feel because you did the change. Not because of the outcome of the change, but because you did the change, the present part of the change. In that, you're going to feel the change in you in a way. You got to feel the emotion of how you would feel about yourself, about what you did, and the change that, because you did move, away from being on the wheel. Right now, you're just embodying and holding on to that other part. I don't know. That's what I'm feeling. Visualize how you want to act and move instead, and how that will make you feel. Yeah. All right, Umsi. Good luck to you. It's hard. Just be kind to yourself. There's going to be times, just be kind to yourself, okay? Yeah, fate versus destiny. Give it. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. I mean, you're welcome, Umsi. I'm glad. Well, you should feel more connected. You're important. It's hard when we get in that. I've been there. You get in that, and I think there's things that in this world that will keep you. I mean, on that wheel, and it's hard to get off. Because, but do realize that struggle you're feeling is because you do feel that inner drive to move. Yeah. Oh, don't worry. I can handle it. No, you're fine. You're okay. Yeah. Just know that I feel like you can hold it. No worries. You're welcome. Well, to know you're loved, and you'll get through it. I do feel like that, I do sense what you're going through, and my heart goes out to you. I've been through it, and it's hard. So I think that's more of what you're feeling. I do know, I do connect with this energy, and it's a tough one, but it's also a precipice of, growth and transformation that is happening. That's why it's hard, because the way you feel about yourself and the way things interact, those boundaries and other things that you've been doing in your life are going to fall away, and it's going to be hard to understand really the feeling of it, and it just know and trust that that's the that even good change can cause anxiety, and it's okay, you know? It will make you feel more excited and enlivened in the end, and you'll notice it. It'll be good. Good full moon energy for you there. All right. Well, I think that I don't know if Honey left, or yeah, she was here and then I don't know if she left, but or omnipresent, but give one more card just to the collective, because I'm just gonna sign off now, and I'll be online again later at 6 o'clock. Yeah, and there's even there's always joy in the in-between. Even between when we're healing and doing, there is joy in the present and the in-between of everything. There's always can find that. You can always find that. And I feel like that's what they're saying. Well, I thank you guys for coming, and I leave my love with all of you, and love of spirit with all of you, and I'll see you later. If you made a noise, you gotta get a nap in. Get a nap in between. All right. See you guys later. Thanks for coming. I'll be back. Oh, I'll be back on Sunday on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch on Sunday at I think 3 p.m. Yeah. So I'll see you then. All right.